No matter what happened, boy, keep that motherfucker rolling, boy.
Alright, man. Another thing I wanted to touch on, man, that's kind of going on right now. You got the whole Dave Chappelle situation. You got, the transgender community and people from Netflix trying to cancel him for what he said, and I watched the special. He pretty much, to me, didn't say nothing offensive. He even admitted that he was molested and made jokes out of that. You know what I mean? So from your perspective, do you feel like Dave Chappelle should be canceled over these whole, quote unquote homophobic comments, or how do you feel about the whole situation? A lot of people feel like they're canceling people when they say these gay homophobic remarks for no reason. You feel that way?
Well, the cancel culture is bullshit. Can't nobody cancel you. You can always work for somebody. It might not be for what you think you're worth or what you're worth, but hell no, what you go canceling for? The shit that like DaBaby say about Lil Nas and Lil Boosie and all that going back and forth, like it's the world they created. And you know what it's like? It's like they the refs in a wrestling match. And they be like, go to your corner. You know what I mean? That's what they do to Boosie all the time. Shout out to Lil Boosie. That's what the fuck they do to him all the time. Go to your corner. We suspending your shit. Then you come back after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't put me in timeout. That's why I don't like being on that shit. We don't own it. We don't own none of that shit. They could do us just like they do Boosie. You don't got no control over it. They make you hot when they want to make you hot on there. And all that bullshit, man, we always had this shit. Boy George, Luther Vandross. That nigga got a song called Love the One You With. The LGBTQ shit been around. Motherfuckers is too stupid to realize this shit. They know it. We just dumb. They just throw this shit in our face in certain little places and people don't pick up on the shit. That nigga Luther had plenty of songs like that. Freddie Jackson. Teddy Pendergrass. They just put love in front of this shit when they singing certain shit. Love won't let me wait. Come on, man. You gotta see this shit, man. You gotta see this shit. They controlling that shit. The nigga DaBaby was the hottest nigga on the planet. This is the same shit the NWA.
Right, because you said that about DaBaby. He literally was like the hottest. You know what I mean? He was knocking people out on camera, it's a alleged situation with the Walmart situation that he shot somebody, and everybody loved him, you know what I mean? His album, you know what I mean? He got his single Bop, and everybody loved that, but as soon as he said what he said, like you said, you know what I mean? They just tried to cancel him, man. It's a fucked up situation.
You know what? He's doing the show. He was performing, right?
Mm-hmm. And Rolling Loud, I believe.
Saying whatever the fuck he want to say about any type of nigga. House niggas, field nigga, light skin nigga, dark skin nigga. As soon as he say something about something he don't agree with, and we supposed to be in America, freedom of speech. There ain't no freedom of speech here. We ain't free. We ain't free. That's why it be funny when people be talking about, I got rights. When we start having rights? When you start having rights? You got rights when they want you to have rights. We watched all type of George Floyds happen this summer and last summer, and all the time. Ronnie King, you got rights when they want you to have rights. It's just that simple, man. So, a lot of the situations, the outpost shit, like we in the American system. You know, like no matter how much money we get, we still in the American system. Look at Dave Chappelle, the hottest comedian. All the specials you can ask for. You know how many comedians want those specials? They give them to him to fuck with him. Yeah. They know exactly what the fuck Dave Chappelle gonna say. You know how many comedians out here? Funny comedians. Dope comedians. Yeah, he get the special. He get the special so they can't fuck with him. Why wouldn't he do the shit? He get what he trying to say to the people he trying to get it to. And sometimes, you know, we all fall for the bait, like, oh, this, that, and the third, and questioning this shit. But we questioning anything for a country where there's freedom of speech. We can get on the track and say anything we want to say about black people. We can't say nothing about Chinese people. We can't say nothing about. We can't say nothing about LBG, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can't say nothing about them. They say whatever they want, though.
It's interesting you said that. So you feel like they kind of set Dave Chappelle up in a way by making him do that special, knowing, you know, he gonna say something off the wall and people gonna react, and you know.
If I'm not mistaken, it's part of his act. Every comedian know. These motherfuckers hire me, they know what the fuck I'm about to come out here and say. You don't go to motherfucking Jiffy Lube just because the shit say Jiffy Lube. They got a franchise, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know exactly what the fuck they gonna do. You know exactly what Dave Chappelle gonna do. You know what D-Ray gonna go up there and do. You know what Seinfeld gonna do. The fuck you hiring him for? This shit part of the whole, this shit a plan, man. What the plan is, I don't know. You know? But you just not gonna just pull the goddamn curtain close and it's just like, oh, I ain't see shit. Like, I just seen that shit. Y'all ain't see that shit? Why the fuck you got another special? You just went through this shit like a year ago or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just went through this, like, now some more shit, like, on this special. I don't know. This shit like wrestling, right? Like, motherfucker keep doing this shit, like, they're gonna fight again. It's the main event. Like,
yeah.
Like, some people just fall for the bait. Like I said, we ain't see no body for Alpo. We ain't see nothing. You know, they could have a big ass funeral for this nigga and everything. Like, this nigga's a government informant. This nigga's a government informant.
Straight up.
This thing, I ain't never seen door windows with 5-6 bullet holes in it and the glass don't shatter. Where them bullets come from? Now you can't do that shit up close. And that shit, the glass don't shatter. What type of shit is that? I mean, I don't know. I ain't a fucking gun expert. Like, I ain't running up on car like testing glass and shit. You know what I mean? But the pictures that I seen, that shit looks suspect in a motherfucker. Like the Nipsey shit. This shit all looks suspect. All them cameras in New York and Harlem. Where the footage?
You think they'll ever solve Outpost death?
Oh yeah. It's not Nipsey. It's not. This is a federal informant. This nigga FBG Duck wasn't nobody. They been knew who killed this nigga. What is in front of Dolce Gabbana and Gucci and shit? They knew who killed this nigga. They was hoping one of these motherfuckers in the street killed him. You know, they was showing you. We'll let y'all know motherfuckers live like savages. You in the game, man. You get the fuck out that motherfucker, man. You better get the fuck. They in Chicago with the feds for this motherfucking FBG Doug, the rapper getting killed. What was that? Hollywood, Chicago? What was it? Like,
Yeah, it's like the Rodeo Drive. I mean,
yeah.
it's in the middle of downtown. I've been there. It ain't like how everybody make it seem, but it's the place of it.
The
Period.
only reason why they haven't, I heard they're trying to build a bigger county jail in Chicago. First of all, they know where to house all the motherfuckers. Like they can't. They be like, do something about the crime. They can't. They can't. Like 300,000 gang members in Chicago. 300,000. I don't think that's registering to you. Just looked it up. It's like 350,000 gang members. These just the gang members. You know, this ain't the shoplifter. This ain't the nigga.
This ain't their cousins that died, and this ain't even that. This is just the gang members. This just the gang members.
Yeah, these just the gang members. This is not the nigga that's standing in front of McDonald's naked with his dick out. He gotta go to jail. The nigga who just slapped his baby mom, he gotta go to jail. It's like, so it's not enough room. It's not enough room. There ain't enough police officers in places like Columbus.
Especially in Chicago, you see they doing
Any of those big cities, they don't have a jail. The processing in Los Angeles County Jail is 48 hours.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So, like, it's not enough housing for the criminal. But it's cameras everywhere. They're gonna get your ass eventually. Like, these motherfuckers got cameras on their doorbells. Like, you don't even know it. You don't know who got that shit. You trying to do a crime in the middle of the night. You running in and out of a motherfucker's house. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. You know? I think the motherfuckers hold, like, crazy data. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. So something happened across the street, motherfucker come like, yo, what happened? Well, oh yeah, we been watching this shit go on for a year. This nigga running in and out, in and out, in and out. So crime don't pay now. You can't do shit.
Yeah, especially you got all these police officers. They refusing to take the vaccine, man, and it's 50% of cops getting let off, and so it's gonna be a lot more crime and a lot less soft crime, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of crime, but your fingerprint gonna always be on the crime. Them cameras ain't going nowhere. You catch anything get caught on camera, and they constantly putting them up. They constantly putting them up. You know what? You got people.
It's interesting you say that about these cameras, man, because I noticed, especially in a lot of these murders, man, whether it's in like Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Chicago, New York, a lot of these murders, man, they be on camera, but the problem is if somebody's wearing a mask, you can have all the footage you want. You know what I mean? A lot of these murders are getting beat even with cameras, and it almost seems like they don't work when the murders happen. How you feel about that?
I say about the cameras. That's why I said we got people. You got license plates, and what you gonna do? Just drive around the goddamn city with a mask on, like police ain't riding around? Like it ain't other witnesses? Like it just be like it was a motherfucker driving down the street with a mask on? Like What are you gonna do? They putting these cameras up everywhere. They got them on the doorsteps of people's houses now.
Yeah.
People got them on their garages.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
getting
people got
bad.
them on their goddamn the front of their cars, their license plates. You know, you holding one. Everybody got one in their hand. I mean, just say you just holding your camera, like taking a pic, like rolling something else, and then you just happen to catch that shit on camera.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like so. The shit is everywhere now. They know what the fuck they doing. They know what the fuck they doing. Motherfuckers' phones in their hand constantly. Constantly. Taking pictures. Talking to somebody. Telling somebody exactly what the fuck they looking at right now. Your brain don't work that fast to be like, no, I ain't gonna say this. No. You on the phone? You witnessing some shit? Like, this nigga's raping this bitch right now. Right now. No. Right now, nigga. At the bus stop. Across the street. Like, in front of me. Getting told, though, like, somebody already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Straight like that.
just like that. Like,